don't know.
Rick?
A spasm of some kind.
Heart rate? Steady, Doctor.
The worst is over. His vital signs are improving. Would you check that IV for me?
Right
Thank
away.
you. What happened, Joe?
I don't know. I was standing over him, and suddenly his hand moved.
How much?
An inch, too. Not very much. It was like he was trying to communicate something, like he was trying to come out of it.
Why do you say that?
Because he groaned.
Loudly?
Loud enough for me to hear.
I heard it too, Doctor. No intelligible words.
Oh, man, it was spooky, because I was standing there wishing that he would wake up, and his hand moved.
I doubt if he was trying to talk. I'd say it's more like a spasm.
When do you think I'd be able to see him again?
Not anywhere in the near future, I can tell you that.
Oh, come on, Rick. It wasn't my fault.
At any rate, we are not going to discuss it in here, outside. Joe.
Coming.
What are you looking at?
You.
Why?
Because you're the only animate object in this room.
And that makes me an interesting subject for observation, huh?
Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, well, I'm a little concerned at the moment, so.
We all are. You know, you really ought to come over and sit down and just relax.
Yeah, here in a minute. I'll do that.
Are you going somewhere?
No, I better stay. I might miss the call. You know something? That editor of yours, that guy has got no sense of decorum whatsoever.
The main thing is we got the information that we needed from him.
Yeah, we had to threaten him to do it.
But I think maybe it's just because he doesn't know Luke like we do.
Yeah, well, that's no reason to hang the guy.
Well, he was doing his job. Besides, I'm going to be writing this next article, and I'm going to make it completely fair.
So you say.
I can't believe you're insinuating that I would be anything but fair. I'm gonna prove that Luke didn't stab Dan. That's a promise.
Look, if you had your eyes pointed in the right direction in the first place, maybe you'd have seen what had happened. You could have completely turned this Quartermain business upside down.
There is still the photograph.
Joe said it's totally circumstantial. I'll never convict him on that. Look, listen to us. We sound like he did it.
Robert, there's a lot of evidence.
I really don't want to hear that. In my mind, it's not even a possibility. Yes. Oh, sure. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I saw the interview. Look, your investment is totally safe. Is this a bad line? I said your investment is totally safe. What reason have I got to lie to you? Robert Scorpio, yes. And you may quote me. Your money's in great hands. Bye-bye.
I wish you could be sure.
I will be.
What, are you expecting a breakthrough?
Yeah, phone call. WSB. They'll tell me when that connection was made.
While you're waiting, why don't you sit down?
I'm sorry I snapped at you.
It's all right, I understand. Everyone's just a little uptight.
Did I, tell you I missed you?
No, and unless I forgot, and I don't think that's something I'd forget.
I did miss you.
I missed you, too.
Well, with that amount of enthusiasm, I almost believe you.
You know I did, you stinker. You know I missed you.
Prove it.
That will be no problem.
You know what? You're gonna lose, pal. You know why? Because you move like a spastic elephant. You lose, Parrish. 11-9. Now pay up. What do you say we go double or nothing? Am I gonna have to take it off you? Huh? Now, why don't you make me, pal?
Hey, hold it right there! All right, what's going on here?
This guy owes me $5 and I want it now. Calm down. This guy is so impatient for money. I don't know what your problem is.
Give it to him, Blackie.
I'm not...
Go on.
Thanks, man. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, real nice. Get out of here.
Now, what was that all about?
Oh, it's a little friendly wager, me.
Bet.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, baby, now there's a line at tonight's show, and if we want good seats, we better get started.
Oh, not a line outside the theater.
Honest, it's a block long when I pass.
Can I come too?
No, besides, you've already seen it already.
Let's go play
Besides,
catch.
I gotta close up here.
Can't you find someone else to close up?
I can, I'm all by myself.
Well, we have a date tonight, Brian.
Oh, no. You called and said we were going to the movies, then you come over here and you expect me to buy tickets and you don't even bother to ask how I feel about it.
Well, honey, I mentioned it last week.
Look, Claudia, I got a responsibility here and I can't leave the sports center right now.
Well, you have a responsibility here, too. Ever think of that? I'm a good-looking lady, Brian. And you may not notice it, but a lot of other men would kill to be in your shoes.
I'm sure of it.
Well, then why is it every time I want to get close to you, you run and you hide behind the nearest responsibility? Okay, you know I want to get married. Is that what you're scared of?
I'm not scared of anything.
Well, something is bothering
Look,
you.
I have been working a lot lately.
Well, you're telling me you're working 10, 12 hours a day, tired all the time? You're spreading yourself so thin you're turning into a big nothing.
Is that what you really think?
I don't want to, but it's how I see it, yes.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, does it do it? Not anymore.
Where you going?
I'm going to the movies. Alone.
It'd be nice to spend the whole afternoon like this.
Just like this.
Oh, we might roll from side to side occasionally.
Play dominoes?
That's a good one.
Well, your timing is right off, because I've got to do a bit of business.
I'm gonna call up Ruby. Nothing hurts me more than having to say that at this point.
I thought she was going to call here.
Yeah, so did I, yesterday. I still haven't heard a word.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, we're
Well-
having a waiting party.
In about 10 minutes, you might have been.
Any word from the WSB?
Not a thing. How did the hospital go?
Not too well, I'm afraid. I thought for a minute that we were going to get something out of Dan, but he just faded back. I think it's going to be a while before we get anything out of him at all.
Did you see Ruby?
No, and there was no word when I rang her apartment.
I know. I just tried there myself. Oh, she's probably out shopping or something. I'm sure she'll call tonight.
So, what's our next move?
Well, you find me a small group of volunteers, and I'll organize a search party.
You won't find very many volunteers, not after that Corso interview.
Yeah, and I guess the discovery that all those leases are in Luke's name hasn't helped things either.
My fault, I'm afraid.
How'd it happen?
Well, when they funded us the money to get the leases on the surrounding land, there was no existing Rainbow account.
So all of the money had to go into Luke's personal account.
Which has made it look as if he's intended to defraud the company all along.
Which is one more reason that I wish you were around so that I could explain it to him.
Yeah, if you were here.
You have no concept of where he could be?
Listen, pal, if we did, we wouldn't be mucking about here.
Well, it's just inconceivable to me that he wouldn't at least try to contact you.
He must be on the trail of something. Maybe he's caught on to what Dan was on to.
Well, all we have to do is find out what he was looking for. And if my theory works out correct, that's going to lead us straight to him.
Well, there's always a risk.
Now, how can I minimize it?
Well, first of all, you avoid fly-by-night drilling companies, which means finding proof there's oil before you do anything. Say anything or contact anyone.
You mean sink a test hole, as Mr. Corso suggested?
Exactly. And then when you find salt water coming in, then you start accepting bids.
How long will it take?
What, to set up a drill? No time at all. Finding salt water, huh? Yes, no telling.
Are you available to
Well,
sink the test hole?
Well, a week ago, I would have had to say no, but Since Rainbow Oil is temporarily at a standstill, I can squeeze you in with no trouble at all.
Oh, what kind of costs are involved?
Well, same as I charge Miss Sutton. 10 an hour for my men and a flat fee of $1,000 for me.
Seems fair enough.
Oh, you're not going to find it any cheaper. Believe me.
What about Rainbow? You can't just desert them.
Oh, no. It's the other way around, Mr. Mayor. They deserted us. You see, we're stuck till Miss Sutton signs a check. And only she, the Lord, and Luke Spencer know when that's going to be.
Man,
Fork it over. 75 cents.
I thought I only owed you 50 cents.
25 for the first hand, 50 for the second. That makes 75.
I know how it counts. You're a merciless kid, you know that? Every time I try to beat you, I lose. I'm on a bad losing streak with you.
You're the one who wanted to play.
Well, don't remind me. Every time I try to get even, boom, I lose. I don't understand. Hey, guys. Oh, hi, Colonel Preppy. How you doing? Nice shiny little shoes there. Did you spit on them to shine them up?
Only before inspection. Where were you? I didn't see you down at registration.
Oh, I was there.
We both were.
Yeah, in by 10, out by 11. It's that easy.
How did you manage it that fast?
Oh, geez, I just grabbed your little catalog thing there and went down the list and said anything that said introduction to, I signed up for that. What about you?
The lines for advanced classes are a little longer.
Oh, yeah, the lines for dropping out are going to be even longer than that.
Hey, I got an idea. Celebrate registration. Why don't you say we go get some dinner at Kelly's?
Me too?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I can't go. I'm flat broke. The kid busted me.
Oh, that's okay. I've got my allowance. I can pay.
Your allowance?
Yeah, it'll cover us all.
Well, instead of going out to eat and all that kind of stuff, how about just playing a little poker? You ever played poker before?
Oh, little. We used to play at school for matchsticks, but I was never very good.
That should be no problem. Old Mikey and I'll teach you, huh, boy?
Yeah, Blackie's a great teacher.
I'm a great teacher. Here.
All right, I guess. A few hands would.
Down here, relax. Cut those cards for me, will you?
Sure.
Loosen up your little tie there. You're going to enjoy this. I guarantee you this is going to be the best time you ever had in your whole entire life. Watch. You pass out the cards like this. Get your money out. Get your money out.
Heather said you were going to sign it. I said I would. Well, then why are you hesitating? What's wrong? Don't you want to see your niece rich one day?
I think being able to live with yourself is far more important than being rich.
But you're still going to sign it, right?
Yes, I'll sign it.
Make sure you sign all the copies, Mother.
There are just 2 copies, both sides. Right. I'll go put this in a safe place. And Ellis, thank you.
Well done, Mother.
Are you going out?
I thought I'd go see a movie. You need a ride anywhere? The Webbers?
Oh,
Is there something wrong?
well, I just remembered I left little Mike with Blackie. Maybe I better call, make sure that everything is all right.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what's playing at the Revival Theater.
Alice, we're...
Mike. Hey, guy.
Alice? Woo.
Mike.
Mike?
Yo, anybody here?
Alice! Oh, you looked upstairs. Is there anybody?
Oh, no one there. Usually there's a note if they...
Well, hello. Alice, where are you?
Well, I'm at Susan's, after the dental appointment. Didn't Blackie tell you?
No, we just got here. We just walked in the door. Where's Mike?
With Blackie. He said he would look after him for me. Aren't they there?
No. No, they're not, and there's no sign of them.
Oh, I wonder where they could be.
I don't know, Alice. Blackie was going to register at college today, but I'm sure that wouldn't have taken him this long. They probably went together and stopped off somewhere afterwards.
I am really sorry, Dr. Weber, if I had just
No, it's okay. I'm sure that they'll be back soon. I'll see you tomorrow. You take care of yourself. Bye. She says the last she saw of them, Blackie said he would watch Mike.
Well, they probably went to the university together.
Rick, we both stood in this room and said, no, not going to do that.
Lesley, what could he do? He couldn't very well leave Mike here alone, now could he?
He leaves a note, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
Okay, who do I call? The Star, Kelly's, the Sports Center.
Why don't you not call anybody? We'll just stay here and have a nice time. It's early.
Not by my watch, it isn't.
Who are you calling?
Everybody.
Well, if I hurry, I can make the early show.
You gonna need some money?
Well, now that you mention it, I am a little short.
I know. I'll get my purse.
Hello.
Hi, Susan. This is Dr. Troutman. I'm just calling to remind you Jason the appointment tomorrow?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I...
Forgotten already, have you? It's 12 noon, my office at General. Susan?
Well, of course. I had it written down. I must have misplaced it.
We'll see you tomorrow, then.
12 noon.
Well, is 10 going to be enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Who's that on the phone?
Oh, no one.
You mean it was the wrong number?
Oh, just a bad connection. Person hung up.
All tucked away, safe and sound.
The baby or the deposition?
Oh. So, what do you say we have a little drink to celebrate, huh? I know I could sure use one. Where's my scotch?
I'm sorry, Susan, but I'm afraid that I've locked it up in the pantry. I think it's just better that if you don't drink for a while.
You what?
Susan, look, I know from experience how harmful alcohol can be.
Come on, Mother, let her have a drink. I mean, what better way to ease the pain?
Sorry, absolutely not.
And Alice, this is my home. If I want to have a drink, I will damn well have a drink.
It will only make things worse.
Let her have the drink, Mother.
Will you stay out of this?
And don't talk to her that way. She happens to be the only friend I have right now. If it weren't for Heather's help, where I'd be.
Keys in the pantry. Mom put it in the knife drawer.
Thanks.
Thanks for the loan, Mom.
Don't do it.
And Alice, for heaven's sake, Heather's right. There's no harm in it. Come on, lighten up. 1 or 2 drinks never hurt anybody.
Susan, if you think that Heather cares for you, then you are in deep trouble.
Hey, look, mate, how the hell should I know? You're going to have to call the Corsos for that. No, I don't know their number. Ring up Directory Exchange or whatever they do to give out phone numbers. Look under Tycoon. Goodbye.
Who was that?
Some idiot that wants Corsos to drill a well on their property. Look, I wish these people wouldn't ring me here. Every time that phone rings, it's like an arrow in the back.
They've been going crazy ever since that TV interview.
Of course. Corso's got everybody with oil fever. I mean, they're looking for oil to gush up out of the driveways or the strawberry patches.
Yeah, Scorpio. What?
If only we knew what Dan was trying to say to Luke when he was stabbed.
If only we knew a lot of things.
You tell at the hospital when I saw him, he'd fade in, he'd fade out, but there's something on his mind. There's something he wants to tell us.
But Joe, until he can voice it, we're nowhere.
Well, there was a WSB. There was no record of a fax transmission by Dan Rennie to anywhere in the world.
Are they positive?
If anybody'd know, they would.
So who are you going to call now?
Well, if at first you don't succeed, backtrack.
The phone's tapped, Scorp.
If Ramsey wants to help out on this one, he's welcome.
Hello?
It's Robert Scorpio here, Mr. Ferguson. We met earlier.
Oh, yes, of course. What can I do for you?
You said you had no copies of the fingerprints you analyzed for Dan. Now, it's become quite important that we find out who those fingerprints belong to. Is there any way that you can recreate those prints?
It isn't easy.
Yeah, but is it possible?
Yes, I remember most of the important characteristics, and the rest should come with time. Oh, that's impossible to say. A month, a week, maybe more, maybe less.
You start right away?
Sure.
You call me the minute you're through. Like it or not, you may be the last hope we've got.
That's a pretty tall order.
Shot in the dark.
Is there anything that we need to be exploring while we're waiting?
Well, I suggest what we do is we go talk to anybody that has any sign of oil, because that's where this thing started, and I have a feeling that's where it's going to end.
Well, I know who I would like to talk to first.
So do I. The Corsos. The Corsos. Let's hit the road.
Jack.
On One Life to Live, someone's out to stop Marco's movie. Is it Gary, the brother he never knew? Edwina, his bitter ex-wife? Or Drew, the mysterious newcomer? The sabotage of Blood Moon and On the Edge of Night.
My relationship with Gavin is the one thing that is very certain.
You know, I have to be honest with you. Frankly, if you did break up, I'd be happy. You know how I feel about you, Jody.
One Life to Live, The Edge of Night. Weekdays